Hey guys, my name is Joe Creator, and today we're going to be listening to a song by Chou. It's called In the Name of the Father. This is another one which has been sort of recommended to me to do a little listen to and share my thoughts. So I don't want to talk any more about it. I'll give you my opinions when we've listened to a bit of the song. Let's get into it.
Ave Maria, Madre di Dio, sia santificato il tuo nome.
Okay.
Sia fatta la tua volontà. Amen.
It's another like movie sort of
Ave Maria,
music video.
grazie ricevuta per la mia famiglia.
Oh, la mia familia. Like Italian, right? Oh, so it's going to be like mafia.
Un
In the name of the
risentito
Father, like, okay.
e un amorevole divino.
There he is, Jay.
Grazie chiedo a te, Signore divino. In questo giorno di grazia, prego per te, Ave Maria, piena di grazia.
Okay, I don't know what any of that is saying.
Sia fatta
Just more Italian.
così in cielo e così in terra.
And they have like proper sort of
Nel Padre, Figlio
Italian
e
style
Spirito Santo.
opera going on as well. Oh, cool, so really like switching it up. Again, it's got that really like classic vibe to it. Like classic hip hop. Oh, they're beating him up.
有微量的程度，真是很颠覆，十八路有我负责提速，无奈的觉悟只能更残酷，一切都为了通往神他的路，吹不散的雾隐没了一度，谁轻柔都不停住，还来不及哭，穿过的子弹就带走温度。
Nice, cool triplets in that one. Da, da,
我
da,
们
da,
每个
da,
人
da.
都有罪，犯着不同的罪，我能决定谁对，谁又该要沉睡，争论不能解决，在用我之前的夜，关掉你的嘴，唯一的恩惠，挡在前面的人都有罪，后面无路可退，与否证明判决，那感觉没有适合智慧，就像被小便的泪，你是这完全的黑，阻挡被全满也的悲剧会让我沉醉，这个今晚我的左手，我是没关系的承诺，泪就光忘记在角落，一直伴奏，黑色帘幕被风吹动，阳光无言的穿透，洒下大群被我驯服后的手，沉默人叫孤单开始发酵，不停对着我嘲笑，回忆逐渐烟消，曾经纯真的画面，残忍的温柔出现，脆弱时间到，我们一起来跳开。
So, I mean, just to begin with, I really like the sort of cinematic intros that he does and everything. And then it sort of does, you know, a classic breakdown into that hip hop beat. We've got samples in there. And I think the general vibe and everything, again, it reminds me of the other one I listened to. You can go check it out. I did it with Sander, where it really sets the scene through the music, but he bends it into this like hip hop style, which is really cool. Another thing, this is a trend with what he does as well, is that he really changes up the pattern of his rap all the time. So he changes the flow of it quite consistently, and that makes it like remain interesting. The other thing that you notice there is also headphone users. You'll see that one, he begins with a doubled up voice, which is actually, again, this is a bit of its time, but a doubled up voice, which is just copied. It doesn't sound like it's two takes, but this is an artistic style that you can go for to create a certain sound, a certain vibe. As the song progresses, he moves the song forwards by introducing some very wide pan vocals as well. And again, it sounds like the same technique is used. He's doubling up tracks and then he's panning them really hard. And again, that just adds interest to his lyrical delivery. The one thing that I find maybe just a little bit grating, it seems too loud. We have this sine wave synth, which I guess is like a little synthesized organ type, which is sort of in the mid right somewhere. To me, that's like a little bit loud. It wants to get in the way of his vocals a bit, and maybe that could go backwards a little bit in the mix, just in my opinion, for my taste. All right, let's carry on. I like his doubling here. He's got the harmonies in the back. And he's using these two different styles of production for his different vocals. delivery is so smooth.
父亲牵着我的小手，轻轻走过，清晨的暗暗静静的石板路。Check it, check it,
I like it just dropping down to the piano there. Such a change of pace makes it interesting. Such an opposite of what we've just been listening to as well.
这个紧握我的左手，我是被关注的承诺，泪珠光芒骑在角落，一直伴奏。黑色帘幕被风吹动，阳光无言的穿透，洒下表情被我驯服后的手，寂寞人脚，tempo人脚，孤单开始发酵，不停对着我嘲笑，回忆逐渐烟消，曾经纯真的画面，残忍的温柔出现，脆弱时间到，我们一起来祷告。人是这附我一圈路，看不见追的孤独，请原谅我的自负。Check it, check it, 没人能说，没人可说，不能承受。
Getting a bit saucy.
没有可知你的孤独。Check it, check it, 人知道风，我已坠落，看不见追的孤独。
It's quite haunting with those really falsetto vocals in the background. Loads of layers now.
Sia santificato
Awesome.
il tuo nome, sia fatta la tua volontà. Amen.
Alright, I feel like that was a bit of an experience with the music video and everything. The second half I thought was great. In the first half it almost seems like a setup. When we have that last chorus where there's 2 lines of lyrics. So it's so cool that you have like the outer voice which is being sung and I guess the inner voice which is being spoken underneath. And I think that's a really awesome way to get into that there. And we have again quite a grating sample, this sort of falsetto sample that is being repeated here. I think it's supposed to make you feel a little bit uncomfortable, but it contrasts the vocal delivery, which is so smooth and so cool. I think that's possibly one of the interesting points of the song, is that, again, it's the same with the synth. It's quite out there. It's a little bit grating, but vocal delivery is so smooth that you have this contrast which meshes together really well. Another high point of the song for me is when we break down just into the piano and we revert to what we had at the start. We have the contrast showing the, I guess, the origin of the style and then the way that Chou has flipped that style. In terms of being thematic, this is the same sort of thing as I've heard from him before, where the song is so grounded in just an idea that develops. It's like a story, a feeling, an idea, but it's placed in the real world, and that allows this really cool music video to be made as well. I think for really understanding the song and the lyrics, it'll take a few listens to really get the detail of it and understand what's being spoken. But I just think his like choice of phrasing and stuff is so good. And the Chinese, like, it just sounds so fluid and everything. So I think, you know, for 2003, which is when this song was released and everything, it's pretty out there, actually. And after listening to a few of his songs now, I'm really sort of starting to see a pattern and see his style and everything and how it sort of stands out. I'd like to hear some more and hear some different stuff. I'd say the only little gripe that I have with this one is that I think that synth is too far forward in the mix and actually detracts from his vocals a little bit. But I do like the fact that something is there to help carry the song melodically, while a lot of his vocals are very very percussive and rhythm based. So it's a bit give and take, really. Right, so anyway, that was my first impressions of In the Name of the Father by Chou. I hope you enjoyed listening. Leave a like, leave a comment. What do you think of this song, and what Chou song should I listen to next? Let me know, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.